What is up PG Nation, I'm Ben, and in today's video I'll go over the 10 best new online games to play in co-op with your friends. And a quick reminder while you're here to hit the subscribe button and turn on all notifications to never miss a video. I would love it if you did, and if you do, you will get your comments on screen just like right now. Also, the games not mentioned here were probably in my previous video. Now, let's do this! Number 10. Fading City. Fading City is built with Unreal Engine 4 and is an open world survival game taking place in the wasteland. You will set up on a journey where a major disaster is threatening the survival of mankind and where plenty of zombies will have you for dinner if you're not careful enough. The game supports 2 to 4 players in co-op, and the open world map seems to spread over 1 million square meters. You will have to do everything in your power to survive, things like scavenging for resources and building shelters, and there are different playstyles such as a trap master, stealth assassins, and so on. So if you're looking to test your survival skills as a group, one word: Fading City. Number 9. Marvel Future Revolution. Marvel Future Revolution is the first open-world action RPG from the almighty Marvel, featuring superheroes like Wolverine, Spidey or Captain America, and many more. This is hands down one of the most social games on mobile by Marvel, as Future Revolution has 5 different game modes. All of them have either multiplayer or co-op options. Adding your friends is also an important feature, as friends can exchange friendship tokens on a daily basis. These can be used to buy gear and other items from the store, so as they say, the more the merrier. Last but not least, Future Revolution supports cross-platform multiplayer, so Android and iOS users can match and play with each other. But you gotta be in the same region and server to play with your friends. Number 8. Ace Racer. NetEase's new racing game, Ace Racer that is, lets you dash through walls to get ahead of the competition. As in, this fast-paced fantasy racing game lets you transform vehicles and execute a range of physics-bending, arcade-style skills on top of the standard arcade racing features like drifting, nitro boosts, and crazy maneuvers that screams Need for Speed or Burnout. Every car in Ace Racer comes with its own ultimate skills, and there are a ton of new ones to discover, and hunting these becomes almost as addictive as collecting the cars themselves. Ace Racer is an awesome new racing beast on mobile with many fresh features into the mix. Beginner friendly with its intuitive controls and fun multiplayer game modes in which you can race against others or take part in the unique 3-player co-op where you and a couple of friends take different roles in the team. Number 7. Echoes of Mana. Echoes of Mana is very much a story-driven JRPG with new characters, an engaging story that is on par with the other games from the saga, and a decent soundtrack. The game features semi-turn-based combat along with a new feature to the franchise, and that is the co-op mode. So you can play either solo or with up to 3 other players joining you on quests. While playing in co-op, each player controls one member of the team from their available roster of characters plus 2 sub-characters, and I definitely recommend assigning roles to each player for better chances of clearing quests, especially against high-level enemies and bosses. Number 6. Undecember. Sure, Undecember is the new hack-and-slash RPG by the giant Japanese developer Line Games, but it's also an impressive showcase of truly high-quality visuals embellished with smooth animations and gorgeous character design. The action RPG boasts jaw-dropping cutscenes that transition into equally jaw-dropping gameplay sequences, with thrilling hack-and-slash combat that should scratch any high adrenaline itch. Undecember has strong vibes of Diablo Immortal, and there's a heavy focus on character development as well as multiple game modes ranging from PvE, a competitive PvP, and as it's ranked in this list, dungeons, raids, and Spire of Barrier all playable in co-op. Last but not least, the game supports crossplay, so neither you or your friends have an excuse not to team up and kick some ass. Number 5. Diablo Immortal. Diablo Immortal has been out for some time now, and there's 2 things we can all agree on. One is that the action RPG dungeon crawler by Blizzard on mobile has just as many unhappy fans as it has of happy ones, and 2, well, that Diablo has always been loads of fun when playing co-op, Immortal included. In Diablo Immortal, you have to unlock the multiplayer mode first before you can join parties, warbands, and clans. Thankfully, it's an easy and straightforward task of just completing the tutorial. Yeah, just that. Teaming up with your friends in Immortal will increase the challenge, but also the loot quality. It's a win-win in my book, and I definitely recommend doing some co-op or raids if you haven't yet. Number 4. Tower of Fantasy. While Tower of Fantasy is well known as the main rival, or nemesis if you will, to Genshin Impact, the fact that the game has a co-op mode isn't as widely spread. The open world RPG will immerse you in a futuristic anime-inspired world on the distant planet of Ada. You can expect an engaging story with flashy, fast-paced combat across its vast alien world. Tower of Fantasy features unique characters with their own skills, personalities, and deep backstories, as well as some unique weapons that will fit to different playstyles. You can also team up with your online friends in co-op, and weapons and styles can be switched on the fly, resulting in a more dynamic, action-packed gameplay. Tower of Fantasy looks gorgeous, plays gorgeous, and has a ton of content to keep you and your friends stuck to the co-op mode and not complaining about it. Number 3. Rocket League Sideswipe. My favorite thing about playing co-op with friends is doing goofy stuff, trash talking, and laughing my butt off. And if that sounds like you too, then you definitely have to play Rocket League Sideswipe. This toy car soccer mashup in 2D has plenty of game modes, including the newest 3's limited time mode. You can also play 1v1 or 2v2, and the latest update also brought spectator mode, a much requested feature from players. This lets you watch matches in progress, whether it's your friends goofing around or some stranger to pick up a few tips. Graphic-wise, the game looks decent and has a lot of sounds and animations from the original Rocket League. So if you like football or soccer, mini cars, and the physics of aerodynamics, chances are you are gonna love Rocket League Sideswipe. Number 2. Pokemon Unite. Looking for some co-battling with your friends using your favorite team of Pokemon? Then Pokemon Unite got your back. This is the first time the franchise releases a MOBA title, and with relatively big success, I must say. If you're unfamiliar, Pokemon Unite features 5v5 arena battles with the ability to also capture your favorite pocket monsters. The game also sports an active esports scene with lots of events and money prizes up for grabs, and it's also cross-platform, so you can easily sync your progress between mobile and the Nintendo Switch, as well as play with and against your friends on both platforms. In simple words, Pokemon Unite is an easy recommendation. Number 1. TMNT Shredder's Revenge. Exclusive to Netflix members, TMNT Shredder's Revenge screams nostalgia with everyone's favorite pizza-eating martial artist turtles from the 90s showing up in this action-packed beat-em-up. It features some gorgeous pixel graphics, plenty of characters to choose from, a decent soundtrack, and Bluetooth controller. But wait, there's more! Shredder's Revenge can be played solo and in co-op, both locally and online, and best of all, if you have a Netflix account, it's completely and absolutely free to play. And I talk more about this and other awesome Netflix games in this video, link is down below if you wanna check it out. And that sums up my 10 best online co-op games of 2023, but now I wanna hear from you down in the comments. What is your favorite online co-op games? Of course, as always, if you enjoyed this video, clicking the like button does help me out a lot, and I would really appreciate that. And if you're new, consider subscribing because I'll put out new videos like this every week. Also, a special thanks to my YouTube members, and if you wanna support my content as well as get some cool rewards, links are down in the description. You can also show some love to this video with a super thanks. Once again, I'm Ben, thank you AG Nation for watching, and I'll see you next time, right here on Android GameSpot. Stay epic!